don't lose here.
The 2-0 to Kessinger, and he lifts it high and fairly deep to left. It is carrying, and it is gone. Home run, Gray Kessinger. His 6th of the year. And the powder blue jumps out to a 1-0 lead.
You need somebody to do something special early to give you that early confidence. You score first, especially for these 18-year-old kids. They're so emotional. It matters. Look at this center cut fastball. Gray Kessinger is a fastball pull hitter, and that couldn't have been a better pitch for Gray Kessinger. He pops it out of the park, and Ole Miss with the early lead. And he knew it right away. I mean, you know it. When you get it, you can't even feel the ball off that bat. And Gray
hitting a super for the 2nd straight year. 3-2 pitch, line drive down the line. That's going to be extra bases for Ezel. And the Hogs are in business here in the bottom of the 1st inning.
That's why he's in the leadoff spot. That is hard to do, folks. A 3-2 predictable fastball. A lot of times as a hitter, you want to get that right shoulder cheating. You want to hit it 600 feet to the pull side. Trevor Ezel stays back on that fastball. He could have pulled it. He stays back and hits it the other way on a line for a leadoff. Fastball in, and you can get jammed doing that too. Hit it to the right side.
Bouncing ball into left field. Ezel is going to be held up by Nate Thompson, the 3rd base coach. Arkansas. Runners at the corners. Nobody out here in the 1st. And
well, that works too.
The designated hitter is coming up.
That works too, Clay. I mean, look, you're trying to do anything you can just to put the ball in play. The worst thing that can happen is you strike out, and Will Etheridge makes a mistake, throws it right down the middle. Probably part of that deal was Will Etheridge was trying to get him to pull it to the left side so they couldn't advance the runner. But Casey Martin hits the bullet to left.
Draft picks. Fletcher and Campbell went the earliest. Back-to-back 75 and 76. Bouncing ball over Zabowski at 1st. Ezel scores. Martin will coast into 3rd. Runners still at the corners and 1 out. An RBI for Dominic Fletcher here in the 1st, and we're tied at 1.
The Razorbacks get a little good fortune with the high hop off the bounce on that hard dirt around the plate. Gets over Zabowski's head into right field. They did not send Casey Martin on the pitch. Otherwise, he probably scores, but Dominic Fletcher's going to put it in play somewhere, and when you do that, good things happen. Arkansas ties it up.
A lot of excitement here early in Game 1 of this Super Regional. Hit high. Wind going out that way. Back to the wall. Servideo watches it leave. Goodbye home run. A 3-run shot for Jack Kenley. And there's that offense we were talking about. His 13th home run of the year, and it's 4-1 Hogs.
Will Etheridge having to navigate through all these lefties in this Arkansas lineup, and they don't call it Bomb Stadium for a reason. They call it Bomb Stadium. Look at that. I mean, that ball is way gone by Jack Kenley out of the 6 hole. And Arkansas with a field can hit the ball the other way with power, can run.
It's going to be a tough play from deep short. Gray Kessinger has a great arm. Skips it in the dirt. And Zabowski pulled it out, but not in time to get the very quick Franklin. Infield single for the Arkansas left fielder.
Coaches get 2 challenges before the 8th inning. You might want to use one right here. Christian Franklin really motoring. And that's about Gray. Kind of got a tough time getting it out of his glove. The grass actually stopped it. That's on turf, and that's a base hit. I mean, probably an out. Gray Kessinger did the right thing to keep it low. A lot of times you'll see shortstops pull that ball up, and their left shoulder goes high, and they launch it in the stands. So trying to keep it low, it bounces, and that's probably what cost him. And it looks safe to me.
So they're going to go to the NCAA Video Review Center.
That's just, yeah, that's me as a hitter just wishing.
That's playground thinking. That's playground rules. He was safe at first. That was the call on the field. And he is safe. Franklin away from first after reaching on an error, the first of the game for either team. This one is hit hard toward the gap by Ezell. That's going to get down, bang off the wall. Franklin motors into third. He'll hold there. Second double for Trevor Ezell. And still nobody out.
A hanger over the middle of the plate for Will Etheridge. He tries to flip the curveball in there. It doesn't have much break to it. Trevor Ezell turns it around into the right center gap. And now with nobody out, trying to navigate through this Arkansas middle of the lineup. Casey Martin, the 2-hole. That sets up everything else.
That one was off speed, lofted to center, should score a run. Olenek makes the catch. Franklin's going to trot home. And sliding into third is Ezell. An RBI sacrifice fly for Martin, his 54th run batted in, and it's 5-1 Arkansas.
Nice job by Casey Martin, just getting the job done. And I like Zabowski up there in the cutoff spot.
Since May 18th against Texas A&M. And now Goodhart again. Ground ball to Zabowski. He muffed it. Able to recover and step on the bag, but that's going to get another run home. Ezell scores to make it 6-1. And he's had his first balk of the season here this inning. Back up the middle, base hit. Franklin is going to be waved around. Olenek will not attempt to throw. And it's 7-1 as Casey Martin has his second run batted in.
And Will Etheridge with his pitch count getting up there, that probably will be it. I mean, he has battled out there from the first pitch on and just hasn't been able to get it done.
Big fly to the gap in right center, and it's off the scoreboard. Goodbye home run. Matt Goodhart with his 4th home run in the last few weeks. This one a 2-run shot, and it's 9-1 Arkansas. Where was this power in the early part of the year? It's all coming since May 16th.
Well, we talked about that moment. They started paying attention to going the other way, staying back, but reacting with your hands. A lot of time as a hitter, you try to cheat to hit this baseball, but right now, this entire Arkansas lineup is just reacting inside. Matt Goodhart with the quick hands on the foul.
Unless things can change for the Rebels at the plate and start getting some outs, but they're not here. Another home run for Arkansas, and it's the 10th of the year for Ezell. It's 10-1. Third homer today for the Hogs.
Well, Arkansas knows they're going to get predominantly fastballs from Tyler Myers. He's accurate around the plate, but that's because he throws a lot of fastballs. And Trevor Ezell low and in, a no-no to a left-handed hitter, and goes down and gets it. That's 4 at-bats in a row that Trevor Ezell at the leadoff spot has barreled it up, and that ball's crushed to right. And Arkansas
outside, and it's 11-1.
Yeah, when you got the squeeze on you, meaning there's nowhere to put the guy, and you got a 2-1 pitch, I always like the shake fastball. You throw a curveball and don't get the swing and miss. Now you put yourself in a position at 3-1 where not only the hitter knows the fastball's.
In Louisville, Kentucky, what a show by Isaiah Campbell, the starter for Arkansas. Gets Thomas Dillard to sky to left, and it is carrying, and it is gone. A home run for the Ole Miss left fielder. And it's 11-2. Both runs have come on homers for the Rebels here today.
Well, the 101st pitch from Isaiah Campbell here in the 9th. I mean, he is just going to be throwing fastballs. I mean, up by now 9 runs. He tried to spot it low and away, but Campbell's trying to edge it back inside. The spin on that baseball carried it out to left field. But again, for Isaiah Campbell, he doesn't want to walk anybody, nor does he want to fall behind. So he's going to be throwing predominantly fast. And watch you stand in line for hours on end. In fact, they were here yesterday, standing in line to come watch this Arkansas team play. And they did not disappoint.
Popped up. Should do it. What a dominating performance in game one of the Super. 11-2, Arkansas with the win. They are now one victory away from going back to Omaha for the 10th time in program history. Isaiah Campbell with his